Hello, I am Kelly Boyer from She Rises Consulting. And today I want to talk to you about something that is transforming the way leaders succeed in the corporate world. And that is the power of emotional intelligence and intuition. So, for decades, leadership has been framed as hustle, nonstop activity, and laser focus on results. Now, I'm not saying that that's a bad approach. We have had a lot of success with that, but that I'm going to say is the old way, the old paradigm of working and forcing things in masculine energy. We are now moving to more feminine energy, feminine way of doing things. So, what if I told you that, in my opinion, emotional intelligence, the feminine, outperforms hustle culture any day, especially when it comes to sustainable success? Now, we have all experienced burnout in some way, shape, or form. But right now, because of that masculine way of pushing, burnout is at an all-time high, especially for those that are high achievers and really work hard to achieve their goals. And oftentimes traditional leadership ignores the one of the most important things, that human element. We are all human. And oftentimes when we do get into corporate organizations, that is the one thing that gets ignored. But if we can move from a space of aligned leadership, and what do I mean by aligned leadership? Those are leaders who bring clarity, calm, and presence to those really high pressure environments. We would see a lot of sustainability, not only in business, not only in revenue, but also with employee retention, because burnout often leads to employee turnover. So here are here's going to be a three-step framework, very simple, on how to lead with values and emotional intelligence. Are you ready for this? Okay. Number one, tune into your emotional radar. What does that mean? It means before making decisions, check in. Ask yourself, how do I feel about this? What's the energy around this? How is my body reacting in this moment with regards to this decision that I have to make? When we can tune in to our emotions and how it is triggering us, whether positively or negatively, we can then lead from a state of emotional intelligence to make the right decision. Number two is we need to lead with clarity and calm. When we are in tense moments, our emotional presence really does set the tone. I know this because I have always, my entire life, have worked in high pressure environments. And one of the things when you work in high pressure environments, they oftentimes teach you to really focus on that inner strength that you have, and to focus on breathing, centering yourself, getting grounded before you start making decisions. And so, if we're going to lead with clarity and calm, we want to first, number one, take a breath. Second, center ourselves. And then when we go to communicate, we want to communicate with intention. All right. So, number three, honor the feminine leadership qualities. I'm pretty sure that when I say this, there's probably a lot of men that are like, oh, but guess what, men? You have feminine energy as well, just like women have masculine energy. We have a mixture of both masculine and feminine. The goal is to balance that. We have been so heavy on the masculine energy for decades upon decades that we have now forgotten what it means to lead in feminine energy. And so when we honor feminine leadership qualities, we are honoring things like empathy, intuition, and, in my opinion, Not that I don't think empathy and intuition are important, because they are just as important, but collaboration. And we're talking about collaboration, which doesn't contradict power, but only amplifies it. So, if you are still following everything that I'm saying, one of the things that I want to highlight is that, or just remind you or bring to your attention, that intuition is not a soft skill. It truly is a strategic one. The best leaders that I know trust their inner voice just as much as they trust the data that they have in their hands. So imagine this. Imagine a workplace where leaders actually prevent burnout by aligning with their own energy and that of the teams that they have built. Now, I'm telling you, that ideal workplace is not in the distant future. That truly is the future of leadership. So, if you want to bring more emotional intelligence and intuitive decision making into your leadership, start by simply pausing before you act and asking, what's the feeling here? All right, everyone, thanks for listening. And remember, let's lead with heart and strategy, and let's do that together.